What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, doing all the YouTube things that make YouTube such a spectacular place. Moa here, and we're back for day 4 of our Magic the Gathering Arena free-to-play video series. So far, we are 4 for 4, posting videos every day. And, well, I'm going to plan to go as long as I can. Till we get to infinite. Every day until infinite would be amazing. Alright, so we're going to start by switching out re-rolling one of our 500 quests and checking in the store. See if any goodies. Okay, so I needed to play red. I made this red or black deck because I needed to cast a certain amount of spells to get the green-white deck. So I threw together what I had, used my last of my wildcards for common, wildcards for serrated scorpions and village rights. I think we only ended up with 3 scorpions and 4 rights, but I didn't really pause that long enough for you to see it. Basically, red-black sacrifice, such as it is. Just some small creatures, plumb the forbidden, village rights, things like that. I think our 1 Croaks is in there. So just continuing on the bronze ladder. And like I've said before, you should always play in the ladder because there's no reason not to, especially for bronze. If you get to silver and you don't want to, I get that. But bronze, there's no penalty for losing, so it's always worth it to play it in my mind. Okay, so opening hand, not great. I mean, only 1 color of mana, which feels like if it happens a lot to us, probably because it does. Because we play 2-color decks with no non-basics, really. So I think it's fine to keep because I'm on the draw and I have 2 early removal spells, so it should be fine. And not to mention Fire Prophecy will allow me to dig. And there we go. Drew our black land and a turn 2 play, so that's awesome. Waiting for opponent to play some creatures. I feel like it's probably not going to be a great matchup when opponent leads on island. Island doesn't do anything. Though maybe they have a turn 3 play, so. And they don't. Draw a serrated scorpion right on time. But we play a Roast Rider. Not sure. I guess you have to use your mana and play that, but it feels bad to play it in a 3 open blue mana deck against a deck that has not done anything, hasn't even foretold anything, so. I don't know if they're going to have Divide by 0 here, if they're going to have, I don't know what. They probably don't have Saw It Coming because they didn't foretell it earlier unless they just drew it. And they have a Disruption, painful, but of course Roast Rider comes back later. Alright, so they do nothing again. Black mana would have been nice, so that we can keep our village rights, but though I suppose mono blue is unlikely to have anything to just kill it straight up, so. An opponent not making any hasty decisions. If we get to untap, we can fire off Dual Strike plus Village Rights. Wow, this is something. This video ended up being, I think, over an hour long, so I pretty much blame this opponent. Please. Do anything. Alright, so opponent makes first play of the game. Well, I guess they disrupted that earlier, but cycles Shark Typhoon main phase, because why not? I guess probably just shock it. No fire props, okay. Let's try to draw lands. Yeah, our standard 20 turn clock. Not sure why I just instantly did this here. Don't like that play. I think I would have waited to try to dual strike it. But now I can just dual strike the Cathartic Reunion, which is good. Obviously better. Guess we're just looking for black land. This is one you don't see a lot. Okay, I do draw an answer. Which I guess technically I had in the form of multiple removal spells. Okay. Thrilling magic so far. This is why you came here. And I just used my Heartless Act, so I don't have to discard the hand size. Okay, that worked. And opponent hard cast Shark Typhoon, which is not a good sign. Okay, I drop Bone Crusher Giant. I briefly considered dual strike into double Cathartic Reunion. However, the obvious problem with that is that I have to discard. Probably won't draw a land anyway. Even with the 6 extra cards, Shuffler's fine. Yeah, and I believe I just conceded this game shortly thereafter. There was no way I could deal with all the tokens and everything. If I recall correctly, just started playing spells and there's nothing I could do. So for those who didn't watch any earlier videos or aren't aware of this, I lost all my voice recordings because my microphone was not working properly. So I have to voice over all these videos, and well, it doesn't allow me to give you my thoughts in real time. What it does is allow me to look back at my play and evaluate it in a way that I never really have before. And it's actually been pretty interesting, I think. And I look back and I see a lot of horrible play that I don't like. Though I don't feel like I've done anything horrific in this game yet, but I've definitely seen some plays where I'm like, wow, I don't know why I did that. And I can say that being a good coaching tool if you want to get better at the game, just recording things and rewatching. I mean, for me, I feel like I've just like immediately noticed spots where I'm like, wow, I wouldn't do that now, or I can't believe I did that. So, yeah, I don't know what this card is. Mystic Reflection, I don't even know it. But again, it's not really going to matter much because I... Okay, so I have Village Rights, but I didn't copy it first. Yeah, so I mean, I guess I really can fight back for a while. If all he has is instants and sorceries, I could really fight back for a while with a handful of cards plus double Cathartic Reunion on deck. Especially if there's a bunch of 2-mana spells. Alright. Opponent gets it for his first attack of the game. Bringing me all the way down to 20. Yeah, Pyre of Heroes. So yeah, clearly my deck is not built to deal with enchantments and artifacts, as I read it. He's playing Shark Tribal. So how does that work? He can use a second token and get a 1-mana shark? Is that a thing? Honestly, this opponent played so many cards that I didn't really know what they did that I probably can't remember everything that happened. Yeah, not my best game. Not my best moment. And then I just continue to draw all this nonsense. So, yeah. We might as well kill their tokens. The thing is, I'm still way ahead on cards. Man, opponent just thinks for like 15 straight seconds without doing everything, and their main phase to start every turn. I don't know if it's a strategy. I don't know if it's a bad internet connection. I don't know what is going on. I just fire off a Plum the Forbidden for 1. Probably out of boredom. Probably 50% boredom, 50% I actually think it's the best play. Negate it. No, this is ridiculous magic right now. Can I buy back? Okay, there it is. So yeah, bring back Wolf Strider. I don't think I've ever wasted anything out of the graveyard. I might be wrong about that. Other than, of course, the creatures. The escape creatures. Just, please tell me I give up sometime soon. Shark Tribal. Okay, this is opponent put this together. Played it. Played the crap out of it. Just played it really well. So deserve to win this one, I guess. I get more 2 damage spells. So my deck seems to have quite a few of them. So I wonder if I shock that main phase because it'll bring back Wolf Strider. Oh, okay. That was the plan. I guess I could have done it without that, but actually, it's probably scary given that we've already seen just Jawari Disruption. Probably should have brought it back first, unless I thought for some reason that I didn't have enough cards, and then wow. Yeah. What a tease. I thought I was going to give up, but I didn't yet. Down to 4. I assume I just draw my card and give up. I don't even know what that card is. I don't think it matters at this point. Some vehicle. Oh, there you go. Ox. Alright. Probably could have played out some of those spells to get my free deck, but spells so much free deck, but alright. That did not go well. But you know what? As always, next time. Okay, I lost our first game, but coming for revenge. Okay. Pretty solid opening hand. Anytime you have the creatures to sacrifice plus the one of the sacrifice cards, this obviously makes for a much more smooth draw. Alright, so opponent is on blue-green Fairy Vandal. Okay. Interesting. Imagine I just go creature, shock it. Yeah, Shaq can play Scorpion. Why did I do that? I guess play, but I can't really. Alright, worked out. Alright, foretell dual strike, play a Scorpion. Plum the Forbidden plus dual strike, not a combo as it turns out. Oh, there we go though. Yeah, I like it. Dual strike and a cathartic reunion, discard the 2 lands. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm in for this. In full grip. I just play land shock it or whatever. Just play. Well, I don't have a 1-mana spell, but. This thing 2/3 flying. I don't know much about this. Okay, Fire Prophecy. It's fine, I guess. Alright. See if I just, yeah, there you go. Whatever. That works. Yeah, I'm opponent has 3 cards in hand. War Strider is coming. Village Rights for the token or something. Even if they kill Scorpion without me being able to respond. So I feel like we're in great shape. Don't know what they're doing. If I had a nickel for every time I said don't know what opponent is doing in this video series, yeah, it would probably be a lot of money. Okay. Oko the Trickster, one you don't see often. Couldn't off the top of my head tell you any of Oko the Trickster's abilities, but we're gonna see it in play, baby. Okay, Village Rights on the token, which makes sense. Get in there for 2. Boom. Dig it. Just all the dual strikes. Alright. Yep, okay, the Trickster. We're gonna find out together, folks. And if you're watching out there, don't pretend like you already know what Oko the Trickster does. You don't. Okay, did they not activate it? Or did it? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This is a bronze plus free to play, so really we can see anything today. Multiple dual strikes, but like I said, dual strike plus Plunder Forbidden, not exactly a combo. Oh, there we go. Very useful. But so the thing is now, if they have something to play, obviously, the important thing is I can draw 3 cards or 4 cards in response with them. Plum the Forbidden, so. Alright, they got that thing again. Imagine I just Dragonfire that away or something, or yeah, Fire Prophecy. Get rid of Dragonfire, sure. There we go. I like it. Sacrifice Wolf Rider. Oh, that's that one that brings back. So, yeah, that's a card. I'd never really seen that before. I think we talked about this a couple days ago. I was like, every time I've seen that card play, I've never seen that card play. And the one time I did, I killed him immediately afterwards, but we're going to get to see it in action. Activating this is insane. Reasonable enough animation. I think it's looking pretty good for me. Wow, okay. Loves that card. Yeah, just go away. Got a Heartless Act. And that should do it. I guess the combo would be to sacrifice the raid score move before attack with that thing, but obviously wasn't feeling immense pressure from the opponent to play correctly. And we made it to silver with a red-black sack deck. Very nice. 1-1 on the day. Alright, we'll be back for the next one. Okay, we'll take a quick look at the deck that we won for free. Edgewall and Keepers. Still some time before Eldraine rotates out. Looks like an Edgewall and Keeper deck. Alright, well I didn't have 4 of those, and those are obviously infinitely playable, so I don't really know. Okay. And then I'll probably just delete it and rebuild it later. I did delete it, right? Yeah. Right. Alright, so now that we won our deck by playing a red and black spell, so we can move back to for round 3. Or, well, not round 3, but our 3rd game of the day. Alright, back to our original deck. Alright, opening hand is good. Very good, actually, I should say. Alright, opponent leads on planes. So we've got turn 1 opt. Okay, interesting that I didn't choose to play one of the 2 ops manned. So I don't like that. I would have played an island and opted. Because I have no turn 2 play, so I can always just shock whatever on turn 2. Though I suppose is definitely some merit to waiting till you can opt until you know what your opponent's up to, but it feels like this is just going to be a creature deck. I guess there's some white control decks, but okay, so it seems like we have Angel deck. So I would leave Cathartic Reunion on top. Let's see, I go back and forth. I do leave it on top, alright. Shuffler's fine. Alright, so again, like I've mentioned a few times with this deck, the plan against creature decks is to just trade 1 for 1 as best you can and then refill your hand. Alright, so it's black. There you go. So we can shock that. Alright, so we can shock that and foretell a dual strike. Okay. Oh, okay, I see what I did. Sure. I guess that's probably better. And again, I'm totally fine trading, like I said, because I'm just going to refill my hand at some point. And it's still not up yet to the bonus for the Angel Vitality. Okay. Alright, up first. Okay, 5 Prophecy might change my plan. You can always buy Zerda next turn and discard that if you want to. So yeah, I think I'm fine with this. Get rid of the other Cathartic Reunion. There we go. Things are going very well, in my opinion, after 5 turns. Would like to find experimental overload. You know, at some point we're going to need that, but so far, so good. Let's see what we draw. We can... Now is a great time for... Oh, wow. So, honestly, what I would be considering here would be suspending the other dual strike. No, okay, so I just go straight for it. Now, see, I don't like this play. What I would do is foretell the second dual strike. Then I get into the roll or something. Yes, I just don't like this. But okay, looks like it's going to work out great. And at this point, like, basically, you almost can't lose. Let's see if I just, kill that, pitch the test of talents. Which is useless, generally, against them. Okay. Can't even play Gazool's Fury as a land. I would be considering that. Although, against decks with black removal, you do need Gazool's Fury. Alright, yeah, that's not going to do anything. Yeah, and this should be an easy win. So then just iteration, and foretell dual strike is what I do here. Also, if I just... Okay, this is interesting. Yeah, I don't think I like this play. I'd like to set up the 1-turn kill. Well, I know I've mentioned this multiple times already, but rewatching your play after the fact, sometimes it's just like, wow, I wouldn't do anything the way I just did it. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I think this is... Alright, there's another dual strike. Alright, so, yep, perfect. So, yeah, I like this. And then you can suspend or foretell 2 dual strikes. And then basically kill them next turn. Yep, alright, perfect. Okay, thought I was going to make a play I didn't like, but rewatching it now, I think it's fine. That's how I would do it. So, it's 7 mana. Yeah, and actually, just against them, you may just... So it'll be interesting to see how I choose to play this. Opponent gonna get in for 4. So against a lot of decks, I would just triple experimental overload. Let's see if that's what I do. So I'd be thinking dual strike, experimental overload, bring back some of the dual strikes. And just see how that goes. Yeah, so you make what, a 14, 13, 13, 12. Plus buy back your dual strikes for Gazool's Fury. And you know, sometimes they will actually be able to kill all your guys, but then that's fine. You can just play it again next turn. As a matter of fact, I would use the treasure here too. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I guess into the royal, that's fine, I guess. I'm reading that to make sure I don't have to sacrifice a creature. Casual 39. Wait. See what they do. Yeah, casual 39 worth of damage 1 turn on the board. Okay, so just exile that. It's fine. It doesn't matter, really. Okay, exile that. Okay. So I imagine I use the treasure to into the roll here, the token. I know, they're just dead. They're just dead on board. I mean, not on board, but dead to the cards in my hand. You didn't really need the attack. I guess that makes more sense, though, because that was something... Sometimes you need to hit him for 36. I like that second dual strike. Probably wouldn't do that over again like that if I had to, but yeah. Alright, so again, this deck should be a reasonably easy one. Sometimes they make make huge creatures you just can't kill with your red damage, but for the most part, that's going to be they're just not going to be fast enough to be able to disrupt you. All right. We are now at a winning record today. Okay, so I received an uncommon wild card there in that pack and added a Blitz of the Thunder Raptor to the deck. I don't know how many I have now, but this deck wants to ultimately run 4 and have no. So there should be no more Thrill possibilities. There should be no Into the Rose, and there should be no Fire Prophecies. It should be just that slot should be just 4 of on the Blitz of the Thunder Raptor, and there are plenty of times before now and afterwards where I just simply didn't have like the right kill spell because it didn't do enough damage. So the fact that Blitz the Thunder Raptor sometimes does 8, 10, 12, whatever really is relevant. So here I think I keep Shock on top because they lead with planes. I decided to play my Kazul's Fury. So this is easy. Shock that 2/2. And foretell Kazul's Fury. Or Kazul's Fury, I mean Dual Strike. Okay, don't like that I use the Frostbite there instead of the Shock. Don't like that. More black-white, okay. Opponent choosing to gain life there instead of attacking. This is certainly reasonable depending on, their hand and what the deck is trying to do. Alright, so now what am I thinking about here? Okay, I don't like this. What I like, I think, is... Well, okay. That worked perfectly. I think kind of like... I think that worked out perfectly, but I think kind of like foretelling another Dual Strike and then triple Seize the Spoils next turn. Although I guess I really can't do that, right? Because never mind, because I didn't have the extra red. So yeah, reconsidering this, yeah, I do like that. Okay, so here's what I would do is... Okay, so I see myself setting up for the Cathartic Reunion, but I think Seize the Spoils may be better. Yeah, this is not going well. Oh boy. That's fine. I can obviously Frostbite that with the trigger in the stack. Uh-oh. It's not good when your opponent pauses on this. Oh. Wow. Feels bad, man. Oh boy. I mean, they just straight up have random stuff. They just do. There's a lot of games in this early round against the opponents that aren't maybe a season, don't have as many cards, so we just run into random stuff. And yeah, I'm guessing I'm dead now. Wow. Yeah, that's embarrassing. What are you gonna do? All the lands. All right, last chance, right? Opt into something. Of course, land on top. Shuffler's fine. And that's a game. All right, then. That was a bad one. All right, back for the next one. No, okay, shaking that one off. Hop right back in there. This opening hand is totally fine because you play Kazul's Sphere as a land, obviously. Yeah, it's good. I was gonna say that any deck that opens with force you should be a big favorite over, but Adventures is not the same as some of the mono green decks we were running into earlier. Alright, get him for one. They don't have a turn 2 play, which is where you want to be at, right? When your opponent doesn't have anything to do in turn 2, obviously. I think I should have... Why didn't I foretell a dual charge there? Okay. So I wonder if the play is into the Royal. The 3/3 is probably what I'd be thinking. No, okay. Alright, so yeah, Frostbite to the bottom, that's fine, because you have one Frostbite for the one you need. Okay, I think I'd like to see myself into the Royal at 3/3 there, to buy myself some time. That's a bad play. I don't like that. Should have left the Frostbite up or the Shock up. Although opponent's very likely to just play out Love Struck Beast, so it's unlikely that matters, but still. And there's 2/2 we could have killed. So opponent's playing us with the deck we just won. I'm really recognizing some of these cards, the green-white adventures. Yeah, definitely not thrilled with how I played this. Also not thrilled with the lack of red mana, but, you know. Like I said, I'm constantly playing 2-color decks with no fixing and no non-basic, so this is going to happen. Alright. So, Edge Rolling Keeper. Yeah, I mean, I feel like one more... Let's see if I Frostbite. 3/3 in response. No, I didn't do that. I feel like one more red mana would have made a difference here. Yeah, I don't... Not happy with how I played this. I really need to tighten it up, especially as we move up the ladder. And yeah, I don't know why. I'm not sure why I didn't target the 3/3 gold creature with the ability on the stack, but... Kill that. Okay. I do still have Into the Royal. So if they don't play a 1/1, I like bouncing into the what's that, Wondermere or whatever? Wow. Okay, so far so good. Really need to draw a red land here untapped. And I do, okay. So I'm back in this. Still not dead. Yeah, see, if I had Blitz the Thunder Raptors would be probably a lot better, but I don't. Alright, so let's see what opponent does. Don't remember how this game went. Can't remember now. I feel like it's probably about 50-50. Alright, that's a... Alright, that'll do it. I think I lose now, right? Oh my goodness. Alright then. Wow. Yeah, that's oh, I guess I'm not dead, right? Because the Love Struck Beast can't attack, but okay. Alright, because it was fair in my hand. Land. Into the Royal with Kicker. Okay, maybe I mean, I'm not just dead. If he doesn't have a 1/1 to play. Okay. Still not dead. 1/2. Okay. And it's interesting that they're played out all that stuff knowing that I have no choice but to into the Royalist creature. Alright. Draw opt. I guess I start with that. Okay, that makes sense. There we go. There we go. There's our card. This card is a card we really need against him. So I wonder if I could probably kill 2. So I would be thinking right now, play out Kazil's Fears in the land. Let's see what I do. Okay, I could also see Dual Strike into Cathartic Reunion, I suppose. I think I'd be strongly considering Dual Strike, kill both creatures. Although, yeah, and then you can play Cathartic Reunion next turn. Let's see what I do. This is interesting. Problem with Dual Strike and a Cathartic Reunion is you could just die when you don't draw anything to play. Let's see. Okay, so I foretell it. Fine. Same thing, basically. That I can use it next turn if I choose. Alright. Oh, yeah, play that as a land. Because I'm thinking about it, decide not to. So, like I've said before, against decks like this, I feel like since you could just kill them with big creatures a lot of times, I'm fine with just playing out Kazil's Sphere as your land and just using beatdown with the, 12/12 token or whatever. Alright, let's see. Alright, so I shocked that. Or frostbite that. Okay. Yeah, I think this is good. Okay, so now I'd be thinking Dual Strike and a Cathartic Reunion, which is what I must be, probably what I do. Okay, I don't like discarding Frostbite. I should not have done that. Because you can Frostbite. Yeah, still don't draw a red land. Yeah, I guess I'm down to Seize the Spoil. Oh, Seize the Spoil is discarding Cathartic Reunions. It was fine. Okay. Yeah, still no red land. Obviously. Okay, I'm at what, 7? So, okay. So I gotta leave up, like, Fire Prophecy for. Note that if that Fire Prophecy. For a 1/1 if they play, but note that Fire Prophecy, if that was a Blitz of a Thunder Raptor, I'd be able to kill this guy. Probably would be much closer to winning this game. So yeah, it's kind of tough. That should be a Blitz of Thunder Raptor, but at this point I just don't have. Alright, so let's see. Start with Cathartic Reunion, I guess that's fine. Don't really like discarding the other Cathartic Reunion, but I guess, I mean, alright, let's see. So now a Dual Strike into Seize the Spoils? Or no, Dual Strike into double, okay. Yep. Put back Island. Put back Mountain. I like that interaction, that's great. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, at this point I'm kind of wondering. Note that I don't have anything to kill the 1/1, so if they just trap a 1/1, I'm dead. But I don't have anything. At this point, I'm wondering where the rest of my experimental overloads are. I wonder if I start. Look, yeah, I wonder if I start. Oh, I need to play a 1/1 to kill me. Yeah. Wow, I can see that coming. Huh? That was an easy one to see coming. All right, frustrating, but that's how it goes sometimes. Yeah, okay, so 2 and 3 on the day. Its opening hand is fine with 2 ops. Even on the play, I think this is a keep pretty clearly. Alright, so opponent leading on. Just so this is either the green deck or the green-red deck that we've seen a bunch of. This is usually a great matchup. And the times I have lost, it's been because I've been able to find experimental overload. So this looks like with turn 2, with a Fire Prophecy, Frostbite, plus Seeds of Spoils, I feel like that I'm probably a huge favorite to win this game. So let's see how it goes. Alright, they can up that away. Alright, so I don't think I like the. Yeah, I think. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Seeds of Spoils first. Yes, okay, so I like this better. I guess discarding Cathartic Green. Alright, discard a land. That's can be worrisome, but. So really, ideally want to draw a land here. Alright, so Rotted, that's not a problem, because we're just going to Fire Prophecy that. Hopefully into a land, so between 2 looks at it. Okay, plus 6. Alright, there you go. Alright, well, it's about right, but the thing is, at least we can, set aside an opt, so. At least we get to play opt. Really need to hit a land here. Wow. Okay, I can play Frostbite, but it's not going to do 3, so. Yeah, it's pretty bad. So maybe certainly the safer play is Fire Prophecy. I think about expressive iterations. You figure to find it on tap red a lot, right? Like I feel like it's going to be there a lot. I don't know. Maybe Fire Prophecy and Routed so you don't die. Yeah, wow, he's just pumping his. Oh man, no, I have to. Yeah, I was gonna say I have to consider Frostbite here for sure. Yeah, I think just Frostbite in response. Yeah, Frostbite in response. Yeah, Frostbite in response, and then Fire Prophecy, and hopefully find a land. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't like this. I think Fire. Why would I discard Fire Prophecy? Yeah, okay, I don't like that play. I'm tilting. Yeah, I don't like that play. I think against decks that are pressuring your life total like this deck does, oh boy, I think you just need to kill the guys right away. See, now I have like no room. I mean, okay, I haven't drawn land. See, well, I haven't drawn land, so I mean, it's not exactly totally my fault, but I do feel like I should have kept Kazil's Fury in hand, I think, because I have other 1-mana red spells. Yeah. It bounced Terror of the Peaks, but again, that Rada should have been dead, and it's done an extra, 6 damage now? Because it got 2 turns, or is it going to be 9 damage? Or no, I'm just dead. I'm just dead to him pumping up his creature, so. Wow. Yeah, that was just not good. I mean, sure, I was unlucky in that I didn't draw lands, but I am not happy with how I played almost any of that game. Yeah, all I have to do is attack and pump, and I'm dead and bored, right? Okay. Alrighty then. hoping to opt into here. Yeah, this was not a good one. There you go. Now I kill Rudda. About time. Alright. Well. Yeah, I guess I don't have a play. I don't know what it would be. Though I was dead on board last turn, he didn't kill me, so maybe this time he'll let that go too. I'm probably looking at it. Yeah, this is just... Alright. Have not played really well today. I'm not sure what I'm doing because I'm just dead, but... Yeah, okay, I think I realized it. Alright then. Man. Not my best day of Magic, ladies and gentlemen. So, the thing about Magic is that even if you haven't played well, you always have another chance, and that is the next game, right? I was going to say game 2, but more on like game 12. But, yeah, so, guess, try to play better. Definitely not happy with how it's gone. And I've been a little unlucky, but, that's going to happen. But you just have to maximize your opportunities, and I have not done that today. And look, we're on the, silver ladder, so it's not like we're playing on the Pro Tour for the World Championship, but the thing is, you just constantly want to be striving to improve your play. So, with that said, let's move on and hopefully play better this one. This opening hand is great. Got a turn 1 shock, turn 2 foretell dual strike, turn 3 seize the spoil. So, gonna need to draw a land. Stop me if you've heard this one. I'm gonna need to draw a land. Oh, does opponent not show up here? What's going on? Okay, there we go. So forest, and I'll say it again. That's where you want to be. All right, perfect. Got my 3rd land. So this game probably a huge favorite to win when they lay down forest and I have 3 lands and a curve out. Let's see. Now I'd like to see them tap out to maybe play that carry at it or something here. No, they don't. Because let's be honest, this is opponents just simply take turn 1 and 2, and even sometimes 3 and 4 off in this format quite a bit, or in this against the opponents I'm playing against. Is that how we should word it? All right. Okay, so here I think just seize the spoils, discarding. Yeah, I guess a shock. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I guess you always both the birds, so. See if they tap out for something I can. If they tap out for something I can. Fire Prophecy, that would be amazing. I wonder if I shock or Fire Prophecy or whatever here. Or if I just untap. Okay, so I shock. I guess it's alright. Alright, so seize the spoil, discarding Kazul's Fury. No, see, I don't like this. I think I need to play. Now, see, I definitely don't like this. I think I need to play. Yeah, I don't like discarding my Fire Prophecy against mono green deck. I think I need to discard the first Kazul's Fury and then see if I draw an untapped land. If not, play Kazul's Fury as a land. But I feel like it's not likely to matter because against such a good matchup, this looks like the rookie level mono green deck that they give you, which is crazy. It's silver that I'm still running into these decks. Alright, so I'm going to start with the iteration, sure. Yeah, I can't play up. That's awkward. Yeah, okay, so I just put it in my hand. That's fine. Oh yeah, what am I saying? I'm so dumb. Of course I can play opt. I just have to put it in my hand. Yeah, I can't set it aside and play it. Alright, that works. Don't love that I did that so quickly. Like it's an instant, so I probably should. Oh, no, never mind. I'm doing it to kill it before the first ever on games goes off. Yeah, got it. Okay, so things still going well. Have another Seize the Spoils, which I imagine I'm just double I imagine it's dual striking to seize the spoils. Discarding tested talents. That's how I'd play this right now. Or just discard land. Yeah, I guess discard land's better, isn't it? In case they have the occasional random one spell that I want to counter or whatever. So I go back and forth. Yeah, okay. Well, either one's fine, I think. Had I discarded the land, I wouldn't have drawn one. We know how that works. Oh, can I go land in a double frostbite? I like that. Alright. I wish I still had that dual strike. Oh, they got black. Okay. Okay, so I imagine experimental. I imagine this is overloaded to buyback and foretell dual strike. That seems like the most common play. It took me a long time to settle on that, but it seems like by far the most obvious play. Also, I could have just held it. Though, if they know about it, it's a lot less good. Alright, so... yeah, okay. Says wait for them to tap out and kill them in response. Again, this is how it should go against mono green. They really don't have the tools to beat you. I mean, obviously they can run you over, of course. But if they don't, I mean, you should just trade and build up your... We had a great hand, so... Alright. Okay, starting what should be the final game of the day. Alright, this opening hand is obviously very good. Okay, black. It's been a lot of mono black with that, whatever that card is, Malik here, whatever that thing is. Alright, so they don't play anything, so just foretell dual strike. This is the thing where you would... This is an odd spot where you'd actually like to see them play out some creatures and stuff so you can kill them and then refill your hand. There you go. Although 5/5 is not great. I could actually see myself. I think double frostbite is fine here. You're just going to buy back those dual strikes later anyway. It doesn't matter too much. Yeah, okay. So that's exactly what I'm considering. Well, maybe I play Cathartic Reunion. Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's what I would do. I like that play. I mean, I don't like... It's awkward, but... I guess it's just 2 for 2 because I have to discard a card, right? So it's basically 2 for 2. I'm never worried about... Alright, that's a good draw. I'm just straight up never worried about... Oh, okay, up first. Yeah, give me that dual strike always. Alright, perfect. So yeah, it's setting up to be... Alright, that thing's a little scary. But again, the cards don't matter, so... It's not going to attack us for 3 turns. Not a big concern. So I imagine set aside another dual strike. I keep saying set aside, but what I mean is foretell. Alright, no, so I foretell immediately. Or do I? Do I dual strike immediately? Cathartic Reunion? I could see dual striking a Cathartic Reunion, discarding Cathartic Reunion and Island. Let's see if I do that. Seems like the intuitive play. Yep, okay. But I think just setting aside a dual strike is fine too. Foretelling. Alright. There we go. I don't have anything to play anyway, so... No, didn't get in there with 0/1s to assert dominance. No, combo. Combo. Sack it, build it up. Oh, baby. Opponent going off. Alright, let's see what I do here. This is actually a pretty tricky spot because they're going to start to attack pretty soon. So let me see. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I would say shock, dual strike. Yeah, so I shock. I guess I shock them, right? You have to play shock here because you have the mana and you want one more card in the graveyard, obviously. Alright. Spirit March Overload, buying back dual strikes. And then is that land in the graveyard? I don't know if I can buy that back anyway. I don't think I can. Man. Do I win this game? I feel like I should win this game. Alright, so he's going to get in there. There's nothing I can do about that. At least that's tokens holding off the other one. Huh. Alright, so... Yeah, dual strike into... Seize the Spoils, I imagine? Alright, discarding island. Alright, another dual strike is good. Okay, so I think blocking shock is fine. Note that opponent hasn't just played anything to straight up kill our creature. You're a vampire. Wow. Taking me back to 1996. So I imagine I block and then use a token to shock it. Oh, is it trample? I didn't even know that. I forgot that. You hardly see that card. Alright. So... Yeah, I think just triple. I think just triple overload's the way to go here. Yeah, okay. I like this. For the 11, 10, 9. Yeah, see, this is where we talk about the blitz of the Thunder Raptor is really huge. Alright, so grabbing some, imagine a couple dual strikes and Cathartic Reunion to try to find the Kazul Sphere if I need it for the win, or I may just be able to attack through, but see how that goes. I imagine I grab another dual strike yet. Alright. Let's see what they do. Definitely getting in for at least 4. That's not going to do anything. I think using your treasure to foretell dual strike is acceptable there. I don't know why I didn't. I guess it looks like I didn't even consider that. Alright, so that's... Troll's not going to do anything. Game is going to be over before it gets an attack in, so not a problem. It's definitely getting in for 4. Okay. Alright, so let's see. I would start with just attack with everything and then... Well, not the tokens. Yeah, I've done this a few times now where instead of just attacking and seeing how they react, with where I have all the information, I have. Oh, okay, I guess it's just fine then. I guess it's just dead if they don't have anything. Okay. Yeah, especially because I don't have a Fury. I guess that's pretty good now that I think about it. So that's funny. I missed the line watching live, or rewatching. I missed the line, but I saw it live. So just when I'm about to play, there you go. Just when I'm about to say that my play's been awful, I saw a better line than I did rewatching it. All right, so that's our last victory of the day. There was like pulling teeth today, but the thing is, transparency, right? Like I could delete that out, and I don't know how many, YouTubers or content creators, whatever. I don't know how many of them like get rid of bad games that they played horribly, but I've, I'm willing to just show them because I'm willing to learn and grow. So yeah, so I apologize for some of that played today, but I left it in, and I want you to comment on everything. All right, well, thank you for watching, and we will be back tomorrow. Bye.